What's up, guys? Gaming Second Amendment here. Or maybe, I don't know. I'm just gonna do a boss rush of Dissidia as I attempt to discuss what my future for my channel is gonna look like. And so, yeah, why not? So, what I want to do, well, let's start by just the name. I don't think the name Gaming Second Amendment is rolling off the tongue as much as I thought it would for some reason. Anyway, yeah, so I plan to change that sometime in the near future. What I'm going to change it to, I'm not sure yet, but I'm thinking of something. I'm thinking of something based on maybe a nickname I was called in school or something. I'm not, like I said, I'm not too sure exactly, but I'm gonna figure that out. So, and I guess another thing that I was planning to do on my channel was a series of Knack 2 with my cousin. I might do that. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to stream it. Maybe I'll wind up forgetting about it, but
had you but
yeah,
bowed your head in supplication.
that's something I want to try to do at least, or at least if I can remember to do it, I'd like to. So yeah, it's something, I guess. What else was there?
Sorry, that was my bad.
Trying to think and focus at the same time. It is not working. I think I might have picked the wrong game to do this with, but whatever. I'm gonna persevere. We'll see what happens. In terms of my videos, between me just being a little lazy and my college work, I've been having a hard time finding like proper video editing software. I mean, and I keep forgetting to ask my stepbrother because he keeps telling me he knows one. Forgot what it was called, and I keep forgetting to ask him. So that's a thing. But once I do find out about this software, or just look into it myself, I plan to start making like edited videos again, which honestly I'm kind of looking forward to. I just hate how YouTube took down the YouTube video editor. I feel like that was mostly uncalled for, because I bet that helped a lot of people work on their videos, and the fact that they took this away means that, I don't know, I guess I'm just mad that I actually have to know what I'm doing to make a YouTube video instead of, like, because I think anybody should be able to just make a YouTube video for like no reason, like, you know, like, just have fun with it. You can't like try to turn it into business. It's a site meant for entertaining people on the internet. Like it doesn't need to be this complicated, or maybe not complicated, but it doesn't need to be professional, I should say. I guess, I don't know. I'm not that good at ranting, but like, oh, Jesus, Bahamut.
That was my bad.
It's alright, Titus. But like, I don't know what point I'm trying to make anymore. I'm trying to concentrate, talk at the same time. It's almost impossible. And some monkey wearing a man thong or something. Yeah.
Sorry, that was my bad.
Come here, you. Come here, you. I hate what they did to Kuja in this game. I hate what they did to him. I played the last Dissidia, and Kuja was one of my favorite characters to play as. Like, I had, like... Because I had to have, like, a team of, like, 5 favorite characters. Kuja was on the list. Kuja was, like, on the list, like, for my party in the, final, part of the story. But, they ruined him. They ruined Kuja.
I will seize this opportunity. Scream for me.
Like...
Ready to kick some butt. Something is missing about Fury.
Like, for starters, Kuja shouldn't have been an assassin. Or if he was an assassin, give him a little bit more range, I guess. Or just, like, have one of his attacks be an entirely ranged attack, not just like his little short thing, a grab or whatever, like a long reach grab or something. But, like, a straight up range, like, attack. I don't know. Like, see, he does... Like, most assassins in this game, they either attack diagonally up or diagonally down, which is something that has got me shafted so many times. But, another thing they should have done, I mean, some of the main EX skills were good. Like, I like them. I think they're, like, unique. They reminded me of the other game. But, like, some of them are just, no. Like, Project, in the last game, he can go to the final Aeon form, which I thought was fun to look at. Kane became the Holy Dragoon that he was in the second game of Final Fantasy IV, the sequel to Final Fantasy IV. Let's see, who else? I don't know what Cecil did. Oh god. Alright then. Bring it on, Terraflare. I do love the boss battles, however, in this game. I do love that feature. That was something fantastic. Kudos to you, Square Enix. Kudos to you.
This in one shot.
The only thing, I mean, other than the characters, the only problem the only two things I wish they could do is co-op boss battles. And I know if a lot of people are a fan of this game, they might get pissed at me for saying this, but I don't care. I think they should have spent at least another few months or even a year just for the story, because because a lot of people who play Final Fantasy have, like, I mean, I'm not saying to represent you guys or in any way, but it's like, I think you can agree with me that, like, most of Final Fantasy's thing was like they had good stories. Like, I think they should keep that up. Like, the story for the other Dissidia was fantastic, especially between the 012 and the 013 stories. But the story for this one just seems sort of half-assed. Like, yeah, the story, like, a lot of the story for this game seems like a little half-assed in terms of, like, okay, like a proper end. Like, I don't want to. Okay, I'm not gonna. I don't want to spoil anything. Or, you know what? Spoiler alert. I'm just gonna say it. Spoiler alert. I'll give you a few seconds. Okay. After the final boss fight in this game, like, in the last game, there was a whole cutscene where everyone. In the last game, there was a whole cutscene where everyone's together in, like, a whole 3D environment, like, okay, we saved the world, and then one by one, they all go back to their own worlds through the power of their crystal that they obtained through the game. But in this case, it's just, you beat the final boss and straight to the end credits. No, like, bonus cutscene or anything. Like, I don't like that. Because in the little credits picture slideshow that they showed, it had all the other characters that weren't in the story just, like, show up. It's like they're just like, it's pictures of everyone showing everyone else around with the story. But, like, just that's just something I want to see in a fully animated cutscene. not just a little slideshow. Like, come on. Like, with the DLC characters, I hope they add a little more into the story like they did for, like, the last game where they added new characters. I just really hope they do that. Like, I feel like that was a missed opportunity to live up to part of the series' reputation of having a fantastic story. But, look, like I said, I'm not good at ranting, but I'm sure if you guys have played this game or seen people play this game, watched all the cutscenes and all that, I'm sure you would be able to agree with me with what I am saying, with the story being half-assed. I do like how the dash. I do like what they did with the dash feature. You don't have to constantly press it; it's just there. I do like that feature. I think they did good with that. Let's see. What else? What else was there to talk about in terms of this game? Yeah, they ruined some of the characters. They made other characters better. I mean, this is just from my opinion, from my experience with the other games. Like, I don't know. I guess they did something better with I don't know. I never actually played with Garland in the last game. Kane, I did try in the last game. I wasn't able to manage Kane. But I think in this game, I think they did okay with him in this game. Like I said, the only problem I have with the assassin class in this game is the fact that it's like the diagonal attack, where you go diagonally up or diagonally down, and like some characters they have this inverted, like where some characters when they attack when you hold up it'll go down, when you hold down it'll go up. I don't know. I just sort of have a problem with that. I don't know. I guess I just need more time to be able to play this game and figure it out for myself. Yeah. I don't know. Alright, so the first DLC already we got, I mean, I don't know, it's not out yet, clearly, because it hasn't given me a prompt to download it. We already got Vine or whatever his name was from Final Fantasy XII. I never played the game. But my main in the last game was if not Gilgamesh, then Gabranth. As hard of a character as he was for me to figure out. But, I think they should have just, put all the characters from the last game. I think they should have just straight up put all the characters from the last game in here, as well as the new characters. Like, maybe not include them into the story like they did with some of the new characters, but like, just at least put them in the game. Like, I was sort of disappointed when I didn't see Gabranth or Gilgamesh. I mean, they're probably going to be DLC. Maybe not Gabranth, but Gilgamesh probably is. He better be. But, like, come on, Square Enix. You're really losing it. No offense, but you are losing it. My god, to think Odin was a pain in the ass the first time. Now he's effortless when you can use whatever character you want.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I honestly hope they added a DLC boss. You know what? At this point, with the story, another thing I was gonna say, but I forgot. Well, like, I would have even accepted, like, the story as, like, a DLC. I would have even accepted that at this point. Like, I would have been fine with that. Like, I'm sure it probably sounds like a bad decision for like, a lot of people, but, like, at this point, I'd be fine with that. I mean, I got the Royal Edition for Final Fantasy 15. I thought that did justice where it should have. Like, in terms of just, like, the final area, there being more. I actually kind of like that. Oh, my God.
Sorry, that was my bad.
Ow. Oh, my God, alright.
Ready to sally forth.
Now, I kind of wish Odin's horse here actually, instead of just hopping and prancing around, it could actually literally just move like a horse. I mean, sure, it's doing that now, but like I'm talking about not just for the attack, but like just in general. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Run, Ramza, run! Oh, Ramza got wrecked. And some of the difficulty curve for this for these bosses are just ridiculous.
That was my bad.
Like, I was fighting Odin as, like, the first time around, I was fighting Odin as lightning and just spamming magic and getting the hell away from it, switching to physical where when I get behind it, but and that took me like about, I don't know, like 3 days to kill it, to finally beat Odin. But when I fought Ifrit as Y'shtola, literally all I had to do, and I kind of wish I knew this before, all I had to do to beat Ifrit was just hold down shield, block all of his attacks so they would fling me into the air, and then just spam circle. Whether it be up circle, down circle, left circle, right circle, any button on any combination with the circle button, I could just spam that, and he was dead in no matter of minutes.
Sorry, that was my bad.
Whereas Odin is freaking ridiculous.
Sorry, that was my bad.
Alright, come on, Odin, 1v1, let's go. Well, where are my guys? Oh yeah, they wait exactly 10 seconds.
Ready to kick some.
Oh, I was gonna go with this kind of chorus.
I will seize this opportunity.
Here, you just end it, Ramza. Why not? Just do it. Alright. Another boss that was a pain in my ass, and he still is to this day, is Alexander. You know what? We'll get to him. We'll do him right now, just so I can explain how I think they could have improved some of them. I mean, overall, I did kind of enjoy it. It gave me something to do when the freaking regular AI, as it is can be abhorred. But all right, so here we are, Alexander. Here he is. Okay, for starters. You see him walking towards you, and all intimidating like that. And then he just does the splits, and it sits there. The entire game, he just sits there and does the splits. He doesn't walk or anything. Like, honestly, that's one thing that was sort of, where it's like, it's just, it would have been cool to see him walking around at least, just a little bit, or better yet, keep him standing up. Keep Alexander standing up, but when you damage his legs enough, he'll come down and you can barrage him with HP attacks. I feel like that would have made a better fight for Alexander. I feel like that would have been a whole lot better. I would have enjoyed it a lot more. Yeah. As far as Odin went, like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot. During his second phase, he likes to spam that, and during his second phase, his HP attacks will hit everybody. And it's like most of the bosses during their second phases are HP spammers, which is something a little annoying. Oh Jesus!
I will seize this opportunity. One shot. Something is amiss here. Bad feeling.
All right, here's the second phase. The second phase, I thought he was kind of clever with the whole HP and bravery regen. I'm gonna give that to them. Alright, there goes HP regen. And there's that. I forgot that was a thing, and I forgot how much it hurts when his bravery is up a good amount. Maybe I should start... Oh my god. I shouldn't have done this with Kuja. Yeah, Alexander, I had to beat Alexander with Terra. And even then, it took me quite a while. And that's when I found out about the Poisonga HP regen combo that I use literally every single boss fight now. And it's been doing justice for the most part.
My bad.
Here, Titus. Here, take some of that. Get this too. See that? No, any second now. Any second, you're gonna. Oh, yep, he did it. He did it.
Ready to kick some butt.
Oh god, that's gonna hurt. Oh no, and I'm sandwiched between three of them. That's another thing with Alexander. That's a clever concept, but it's challenging to get through because you're gonna get sandwiched between three of them. And there I go. I should have went the other way. There I am, all the way in the left there. Okay, alright.
I was destined for greatness, not this.
Alright. There's one more boss I wanted to talk about before I ended this, so... I guess it's about having the right setups, too? Yeah, it's probably that. Depending on the characters you have. Yeah, there's one more boss fight I want to talk about before I end this. And that is Shiva. My god. I really do not like Shiva. For two reasons. One, she HP spams. And two, we will get into that when we come across it.
Is oh so brittle.
Come on, let's go. Got a problem with the outfit? Blame Japan. They made this game after all. Yeah, part of it was America too. Because part of the Japanese culture being their cartoons and video games are popular here in the States. I'll give them that. Yeah, some of these, I do appreciate music in the games, depending on where I hear them and what the content of it. Oh, God. Yep, there she is, HP spamming. I don't know what the formula is with them and the HP spams, but I think it needs to be fixed. She has less HP, but what she does is freaking, it's just stupid. Alright, now I'm Super Monkey, let's go. Picture everything that you were witnessing now, but on hard difficulty, the boss only targets you, and your allies can only have a maximum of 2,000 bravery. Yeah, I know it's a challenge with the 2,000 bravery. I think it should be increased to 2,500 at least. All right, come on, let's power you guys up. And there it is. This is why I hate Shiva so much. She HP spams and she splits herself in two. So now I'm fighting two bosses. And there were some story missions where I think could be improved with like a certain special concept. Like at one point, alright, spoiler alert, I'm gonna give a few seconds. Okay, at one point in the story, the Dawn, Terra, and Kuja all team up, and right at the beginning of the fight, beginning of the fight, in the cutscene at least, Kuja manages to get everyone to go trance. Because those three were able to go trance. So Kuja gets all three of them to go trance. I think what they should have done there was have a permanent have you and your allies in this fight have a permanent trance, but the enemies will have more health. That's what they should have done. It's not just that. I think there's some things that should have been able to give more characters more screen time. Like Golbez. We'll take Golbez, for example. Golbez got barely any screen time in this game. The Cloud of Darkness got more screen time than Golbez, and you don't even get to fight her at any point in the story. Which is sad. It's sad. My God. At this point, given what I got now, I personally would have been able to wait a few more months just so they can have a good story. Or if they do an update to the story entirely, where they do like an added story to the story they already got, I would have also accepted that. But as far as my channel goes, yeah, I plan to change the name, I plan to get video editing software, and I plan, and you know what, I'm gonna say, I plan to do a stream, or not a stream, a series of Knack 2 with my cousin, because you know what, I'm a fan of Knack. Alright, I enjoyed the first game, still playing through the first game, haven't touched it, I only play with him because you know what, I made a promise. So, yeah, that's my plans. Take him in as you wish. Oh, one more thing, I also plan to do, I'm not gonna do the blue trial in Garden Warfare, I'll do the red one, because the blue one is just memory, and I don't do memory very well, so, yeah, I'll leave you guys with that. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Have a good day.